So yeah,
$2,000 a month over 3 years, Minister. You think we can? And you think you can put out on a car with that?
Yeah, a little pro box.
A little pro box.
See if you get a nice,
20-year-old pro box.
nice little car.
Bless up, ABR family and viewers. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Isabel Rose. And in this one, Finance Minister Fayval Williams, in her closing remarks today in the House of Parliament, blames the People's National Party and their supporters for belittling pro-box. As well as, Wired JA states that Jamaica seems blind to CARICOM's food importation reduction vision, and opposition leader Mark Golding rolls out a very good plan for our agriculture department. Stay tuned for the details at hand. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Notification shout out goes to Pat W. Big up yourself, my sis. Thanks for the continued support. As well as Yvonne Riley. Big up yourself, Yvonne. Thanks for the support from each and every one. So ABR family, in a closing debate via the Finance Minister Fayval Williams, instead of rolling out how they are gonna sort out the unrest in the public sector as it pertains to them retroactive and all of that, they came out with gimmicks trying to pin on the People's National Party and their supporters of belittling pro-box. Can you imagine that? And I am a person who respect due to everyone. As long as they don't disrespect me, I won't disrespect you. So I'm not gonna go down that line. But me and me could hear that little part of clipping to which she blamed the People's National Party and their supporters. And then me I go pull back the tape to when she was giving her post-budget speech in an interview with Dion Jackson Miller. She was the one who was basically belittling pro-box. So, as some gaslighting tactics Fayval Williams running out with, and it's not gonna work.
Let me caution the opposition and their supporters about how they talk about pro-box. Currently, there are 23,423 pro-box vehicle owners in Jamaica. So be very careful that you don't disrespect pro-box. Be very careful. Be very careful. Be very careful that you don't disrespect pro-box, which is made by Toyota, the largest car manufacturer in the world.
Minister, it would appear that the members would like to be here until 9 o'clock tonight.
Yes, on a monthly basis. Let's call it $2,000 a month. If you faithfully put away that $2,000 because it's something that you were not getting before, 3 years, you'll have a tidy sum that you could put down on a car, a little pro box.
A little pro box.
That you have to drive to go to work, and you don't have to stand up in the sun or think about rain to get a vehicle to drive. So yeah,
$2,000 a month over 3 years, Minister. You think we can? And you think you can put out on a car with that?
Yeah, a little pro box. You
a little 20-year-old pro box.
Nice little car.
And my only message to Fayval Williams at this time come for you to come out of our parliament. Time come for the people to get leaders who will stand up and speak with authority and walk the walk and talk the talk. No time for gimmicks. Time for solutions. Now, ABR family, we've seen how this government has been treating our farmers, constantly taking jabs at Beryl, blaming Beryl for the disaster that's going on in the agriculture department, and blaming Beryl for the reason why our importation bill is higher than our exportation, And we see in an article dated April 25, 2024, where Wired JA was basically saying that Jamaica seems blind to CARICOM's food import reduction vision. And so CARICOM had rolled out a 25 by 25 vision. So they wanted to have a agri-food system agenda aimed at addressing the region's food security challenges and rising food prices by achieving 25 by 2025. The reduction of the food import bill by 25% in 2025. Now we're currently in 2025, and this initiative must have been rolled out from before, and this government took no effort in aiming to, reach that 25% reduction in importation bill. Instead, it is almost 70% higher than before. Even the president of the Jamaica Agricultural Society, Lenworth Fulton, says the JAS was not briefed on the 25 by 2025. Can you imagine? So all of that was in the dark to the whole Jamaican and to even the Jamaica Agriculture Department. Can you imagine? Because it seems to me that the Minister of Agriculture, Flyard Green, can only do skits and come with his mouth full of lies that they have spent billions and billions here, there and everywhere, and the farmers are crying out saying otherwise. And so it seems as if that Mark Golding was the only one who was paying attention to this 25 reduction by 2025. And so he gave in that stellar, outstanding budget debate that he laid out. And when I tell you that he laid out a plan and policy for all, not only some, all, from the upper echelon to the grassroots. And I'm going to hear what he rolled out as it pertains to the agriculture department. Even this very same president of the Jamaica Agricultural Society, Lenworth Fulton, endorses the plans laid out via Mark Jefferson Golding.
We see a real opportunity for Jamaica to grow local food production. We've established a target of a reduction of the food import bill by 25% over 5 years, 5% per year. This is consistent with the decision regionally of CARICOM to reduce food imports from outside the region by 25% by 2025. We will begin what they should have been ending, and here's how we plan to do it. Mr. Speaker, during the last PNP administration, Minister Roger Clark of blessed memory removed Irish potato from the importation basket. This has been reversed. This has since been reversed under this government. The next PNP government will ensure that we become self-sufficient in Irish potato and onion production again. Our expansion of the school feeding program will benefit local farmers who will provide food grown locally. We will establish special economic zones for agriculture, focusing on export-led production for the crops that Jamaica enjoys a competitive advantage in, such as yam and spices like ginger and turmeric, nutmeg and pimento, as well as our orchard crops, the breadfruits and the mangoes, and of course, medicinal ganja. Mr. Speaker, an agricultural management system will be implemented to track what crops are under production, what their maturity dates are, and what their expected yields are. This will enable a better management of local production and the data-driven control of food imports. Yes. An app will be put out there for farmers to use and keep them directly in touch with buyers in the trade, empowering our farmers. That's right. Yes. Mr. Speaker, we will provide a dedicated source of financial support for local food production by establishing an agricultural development fund. We will fund it from the existing import taxes on food. For example, an earmarked allocation of 1% of current food imports would raise approximately $2.5 billion per annum for that fund. Our vision is to provide much needed assistance for local farmers in relation to essential inputs like tools, equipment and machinery, water storage and irrigation systems, and to help them with land preparation and to produce storage facilities and access to finance. Mr. Speaker, the next PNP government will strengthen Jamaica's food security and expand irrigation and research capabilities in the sector by implementing our SMART program, the Sustainable Management of Agriculture through Research and Technology. We are moving agriculture from hoe and machete to modern technology. Measures under the SMART program have already been announced, but I'll give you some highlights. Increasing the productivity of our farmers through the introduction of improved climate-smart farming systems and technology-driven farming operations. Repairing farm roads to enable our farmers to access the farms and transport their produce to market. Engaging private sector, major private sector players in poultry, agro-processing, milk and livestock production to create an enabling environment that they require so that they can expand their already very significant contribution to the sector. Strengthening the arrangements to protect farmers from agricultural theft, including aggressively using the Proceeds of Crime Act regime to take the profits out of agricultural crime. People who reap what our farmers sow. And we will revive state support in the areas of marketing and distribution, including having clean markets with suitable facilities so that vendors and customers can conduct their business in dignity. Mr. Speaker, we will facilitate the deepening of linkages between farmers and other sectors in the economy, especially hotels and restaurants, with the aim of significantly increasing the volume of locally produced foods that our hotels purchase. We started it, and we intend to take it to another level. Mr. Speaker, the medical and therapeutic ganja industry is crying out for regulatory reform. We will overhaul the current system of regulation, which has allowed to stymie the progress of the industry in the last 9 years. And we will ensure the inclusion of small farmers in the industry by reducing the barriers to entry and encouraging linkages with well-capitalized processors. And we will also facilitate home-based production of ganja, integrating with licensed processors, and that is a major change. Mr. Speaker, at the end of the day, there are, I think, 262,000 registered farmers in Jamaica, and 80% of economic activity in rural Jamaica is directly linked to agriculture. We are making our farmers a priority in the next PNP government. Farmers, hold on. Help is on the way. A better life is ahead for the Jamaican farmer.
So we definitely need no eyeglass to see that Mark Golding is about the people's business. And Mark Golding, the People's National Party, cares for the people, not just some, for the entire Jamaica. Need I say more in this video? Form your own opinion. Drop it in the comment section, make a reason. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel on the road to 30K and beyond. Help me to get there, ABR family. Get this video to at least 5,000 likes. Stay tuned for more videos. Stay tuned for more updates. Big up on yourself.